Damn it. Good evening from our home away from home. We are at you know this already. It is my favorite place in the world. I am Lou Mangello. You are my friend. This is our second home. We are here live at the Boathouse in Disney Springs. Why has it taken me so long to do a Wednesday night live show for here? It doesn't matter because we're here now. If you're watching live, thank you for being here. I would probably not watch hungry. So go get yourself a snack, and please do me a favor, tag and invite a friend to come and watch and join us in the comments. We're gonna have a special guest tonight. You can go by, don't wait for me, man. We'll probably have a little nosh or two on what is just another, man, we are lucking out. Look at this weather, look at this view. Look at the amphicar going by, and bring your questions too, because Chef Bob is gonna join us tonight for a live Q&A. So anything you want to know about the Boathouse, the cuisine, Chef is going to be there to answer. Maybe we'll give you a little tour, and who knows what other surprises we may have in store. So please do me a favor, tag and invite a friend, sit back, relax. We have a beautiful table outside here on the dock. And if you're in Disney Springs, come on out, come on over and say hello as well. Just keep your hands out of my truffle fries. It's the only, and my sliders I just ordered. So let's go take a seat. We'll talk to Chef Bob. I'm super excited. It's been way too long since I've been here, and if you haven't been here, like especially now, like the weather literally just broke today. This is where you want to be. The outside dock area is just gorgeous. You have all of these antique boats, great tables, nice music. Oh wait, what's the wedge? It's my favorite. And there he is. There's Chef Bob.
Hi, welcome to the Boathouse, Lou.
It is so good to see you. It's like I've never been here before.
You've been hiding for months. I haven't seen you. Where have you been?
How has it been that it's been? I think I was live from here once, like ages ago, like during the day, but we've never done a live show here, and certainly not one live together.
Well, tonight's the night.
Tonight is the night. Step into my office, Chef.
All right.
I can't believe you ate all those lucky ducks. Oh, yeah. They have been kind enough to set up a nice little table right outside here on the dock for us. Oof, that light is harsh. Yikes, wait a minute, let's do this. It looks good on you, not helpful for me whatsoever. So I need all the help that I can get.
That's some pretty high-tech.
Shadows and dark places are my friends, so thank you for putting me outside somewhere. How nice is this? Like, this is the reason you moved to Florida.
Well, we waited for how long for these days?
That's right.
Yeah, these are the days that everybody else is jealous of.
Yeah, it is. Like, this is perfect Florida weather. It's only going to last for probably 24 to 48 hours and it'll be hot again. But yeah, like this is why this documentary exists. Is for next time.
It's great. The dock is full. People are happy dining out here. We have more requests for outdoor dining than we do for indoor dining.
I can see it. I can see why. So, listen, if you are watching live, please do me a favor, bring your questions, and Chef will be here enough to put on my goggles so I can see it. The strawberry gin fizz there is so good. I've never had it. There's so many things I haven't had on my. Somebody just said, let's see if I can pull the comments up here so I can read it here too.
Yeah, I don't have my glasses.
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna translate for you.
Okay, good.
So, wait, let's do this. Let's see if we can get the comments up. Catch up. Somebody mentioned I saw, because Chef Bob. So wait, let's quickly tell your origin story first. Let's talk about how I'm a sucker for comic books and origin stories.
The origin.
I want to know the origin of Chef Bob. How, like, your history with Disney. I mean, by the way, Chef Bob we interviewed you when we first did the live review. It's 5 years, and you guys looking for 5 years now?
Over 6.
6?
Yeah.
I mean, it was not long after you guys first opened.
That was the longest interview in history. That was a 5-hour marathon.
It was so good, though. It's your fault.
I listened to it on my way home from work, and I had to sit outside in the driveway on the radio listening to it.
It literally is your fault because you kept bringing us food. It was the best
It's
thing
my
of
fault.
entire life.
I'll take the blame.
It was the greatest thing. My family and I kept on looking at each other like, you're just bringing us more. But it was good. We got a nice little sampling of the menu. But this is not your first rodeo, nor is this your first restaurant. So give us the Chef Bob origin story and how you got to Disney and eventually to the Boathouse.
Let's see. I was working at. I went to culinary school at Johnson & Wales University, and I was working in Virginia. And I got lucky, and I got to work with a chef that did food culinary competitions. And a lot of the chefs from Disney at that time were judging and participating in competitions. So I got exposure to those guys. And then I just made a decision one day I wanted to work at Disney World because of everything down here. I've never really been here. So I came down, started out as an entry-level cook at the 50s Primetime Cafe. And I walked in there and I thought I was a god, and I found out they threw me on the fryer and I didn't know anything. So I did that. I worked at the Brown Derby for a while. That was nice. Eventually actually left the company and did another job and came back to be a sous chef at Disney's Vero Beach Resort right after it opened, which was great. I spent about a year there. I took the promotion to be an executive chef at a country club nearby, and then wanted to come back to Disney, and then I came back. I came back into the Yacht Beach Club Resort, and then from there I worked in a lot of places. The Yacht Beach Club Resort, one of the scooters. That was a great place to be. I don't know if I can remember them. Narcoosse's. I got my head chef position at Disney at Coney Cafe. And then from there, I ended up going to, I was head chef at Boma for 4 years. And then I went to Lionfish under Tim Keating, and that was great.
Which was my favorite restaurant pre-Boathouse.
It's a great place. And then finally they opened up Sanaa. They asked me, do I want to take that job? Because I had some dabbled in Indian cooking and nobody else knew anything about it. So I got that job handed to me. And then I spent about 14 years in a stretch in Disney. And then I kind of got through all the Disney places, and I didn't want to start rotating back through the same places. And I ended up going to work as the head chef in T-Rex, which is about as far different from Disney as you can. But I can tell you, Landry's company, they know how to run restaurants, so I learned a lot there. And then when Steve Schussler, who is the designer of T-Rex, also designed the Boathouse. So I kind of snuck in here when the Boathouse opened, and I've been here since day one.
Do you know who loves Steve Schussler?
This guy.
This guy.
He loves you too, Lou.
T-Rex Cafe was the very first video I ever did.
Oh, wow.
When they opened T-Rex. And Steve was so nice to me that day, and we just sort of, became friendly and then friends afterwards. And the fact that he just happens to own my favorite restaurant on the planet is
I got to do something that you would have to do, and he'd love to have you. I got to go with Tony Rice, our general manager, up to Minneapolis to his Schussler Creative Inc. and go through his buildings and his
It's like
concepts.
Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Have you ever
No,
been
but
there?
that's what I imagine it's like. Because he's kind of like Willy Wonka, and I mean that affectionately.
But Willy Wonka's chocolate factory is reserved, is like low key compared to Steve Schussler's place.
Like
you can't believe it.
Right, and I mean this affectionately. Like, he's wonderfully wacky with just his ideas, and I can imagine what that sort of mad scientist lab must be.
I got a picture of him standing in front of Albert Einstein inside of his place, and it's fantastic.
I don't even want to know why he has Albert Einstein. So, a couple of quick questions. How do I get a job in the Boathouse kitchen?
If that's a serious
I think
question,
it's a serious question.
You can actually just go to the Boathouse Orlando website, and there's a link that you can sign up for an application. Or if you don't want to do that, you just want to come down here and talk to us, just come on down during normal lunch hours, and we'll interview anybody that shows up here and wants to work.
Valerie Simone says, I'm coming on Christmas Day. Anything special planned for Christmas?
You know what? We don't do any specials for Christmas. The only holiday that we do a special is for Thanksgiving, and we do a traditional Thanksgiving meal for the adults and the kids. But we also run the full menu. But we don't do any kind of special Christmas. But I do know that the Christmas old-fashioned cocktail is coming back soon, so that'll be there.
So Mary Pesh says the bread is so good. Don't get filled up on the bread. It is delicious, and there's something addictive in it, but don't get filled up. And Casey Atkinson from Canada, longtime friend, says please bring back the plate of baked Alaska.
This is
Do you know that Casey can eat 2 pieces of baked Alaska by herself?
Really?
No,
Wow.
I'm making that up.
We have the giant chocolate cake all the time, and we have the macadamia turtle pie, and both of those are large format and serve a lot of people. But I'll tell you a secret, but don't tell everybody, is if you want the baked Alaska, call in here, have a reservation, and ask for it, and we'll set one aside for you. Yeah.
And do you still have my blueberry sheet cake with the crumble back on the menu?
We do. We brought it back just for you.
That's why I'm here.
Because you cried so much.
Chef Bob is legit the best. Was just there last month. Really am having withdrawals, says Derek Bellerin.
And I can tell you that right now there's 17 cooks and about 10 dishwashers and a couple of chefs and about 100 servers working in here. So it's nice to get that accolade, but it really goes.
I have to be honest with you. There's only one thing that's better than dinner at the Boathouse.
Dinner at Morimoto?
No, it's brunch at the Boathouse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got me on that one.
Brunch is so, I've said this to you and every server, that I don't know what you do to the potatoes, but I could come here and order just a plate of potatoes.
Those potatoes are made from baked potatoes that we like to utilize byproduct like a leftover baked potato, but we cook racks and racks of baked potatoes just to make breakfast potatoes for those. So one of my sous chefs, James Keane, came up with that recipe, and when I tasted it, I knew it was a home run.
So when I was coming here before, I posted about it, and I've known him for a long time. Joe Devote was, I guess he was on the line for a little while, and he says, you got to try the grouper because it's my recipe.
Oh yeah, it is true.
Is it true?
It is.
And is it that good?
It's fantastic. It's been on the menu for a year now. One of the things that we do here different is like I just told you, I've been working in restaurants as a chef for so many years. For me, the real gratification is to get the crew members, the cooks, and the sous chefs to be able to teach them how to develop a dish that can go on the menu, that they can bring their friends and talk about, that they're proud that they came up with, just like Joe.
And I love that you're able to do that you're able to give, I'm having internet issues here. Your chefs a little bit of a chance to sort of show what they can do. So, this is like your favorite child question. Because we all, deep down, we have a favorite child. What for you, do you think are the top 3 items on the menu? Like, what makes a perfect meal at your Boathouse for you?
I would say the oysters, definitely Lucky Duck's oysters, I'd say we're famous for those. Years ago, one of our leaders in Chicago, I was talking to him and I said, we want to make an impression on oysters. So he said, oh, okay, go for it. So we went out and we sourced those ourselves. You can't get them any other place. They're from Duxbury, Massachusetts, and if you go to Duxbury and ask any of the Island Creek Oyster Company or any of them out there for Lucky Ducks, they don't know what you're talking about. They only come from Florida. So I would say that. Also, not just because I designed it in my house before this place opened, but also that a lot of people love the ahi tuna, the coriander seared ahi. So that,
now you're just playing to the audience because you know that's like my favorite thing on the menu.
and some of our friends who I have in Disney say that that's the best tuna dish or best entree at Disney.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree with them at all.
And then I gotta pick one more.
Pick one more, yeah.
You know what? Probably the salmon, the cedar plank salmon. Because there's a lot of cedar plank salmon in the world, and this one is
The studio audience over there is nodding about the cedar plank salmon, which is not what you ordered. Why didn't you order the cedar plank salmon?
My favorites because I got the cook.
when that's we get these custom-sized cedar planks. We soak them in water for 24 hours. Then we put that salmon on top of that plank. We season it. Then we run that through an oven that's 800 degrees. And when it comes out, the plank is almost catching on fire. So that's how you get that beautiful mahogany smoke color on the outside and juicy and tender on the inside. It's really good. I love that.
The aforementioned Steve Schussler says, Lou, you're the best. No, Steve. You, sir, are the best. And you hire the best as well, too. There's a lot of people who are in here talking about what great experience they had since they've been here. Kelly Lawrence, again, who I've known, she's from Miami for a long time. So, says, we had a wonderful anniversary there. I said, Lou sent me, he got a great table and a whole bunch of hearts.
That's right. That's what we want to hear about.
Although some people come here and they're like, Lou sent me, and the servers are like, what are you talking about? And
What
who the heck
happened to
is
the t-shirts? The Lou sent me.
People have them. Some people, they come with t-shirts and still the server's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I tell people all the time, it's hit or miss, but you never know.
Hey, getting back to that brunch thing, is if you come in, this is called the Captain's Brunch, sing-along brunch with dueling pianos, and if you wear a Boathouse branded item, hat or a shirt or a captain's hat, you get a free drink.
How did I not know that?
I don't know.
Nicholas, get my captain's uniform out of the closet. I'm coming on Sunday with a captain's uniform.
Get a captain's hat too.
All right, so this is not working. Let's go to here. It says, let's see. We'll have to do a Boathouse episode reviewing. I do have to come back. I'll have to come back and do a live review for brunch.
That would be good. That would be fun.
Possibly in a captain's hat.
We might be able to set you up in the boat.
Possibly in a captain's hat.
Yeah.
Somebody
No,
said,
everybody's wearing a captain's hat if you do that.
I have a Lou sent me shirt. People look at me like I'm nuts here in Pennsylvania. People look at like you're nuts if you come to Disney World and wear it too. I wear a Lou sent me shirt and nobody has any idea what I'm talking about. I'm having trouble with the chat here, so let's see if I can go back and find any.
I think I have time for one more question and then we're going to have to get back to it.
I know. And you stayed late. Like, you stayed late just to be here for this tonight.
Lou, how could you come to the Boathouse and me not be here?
I know, but I want to let you know how grateful I really am.
Well, I'm grateful for you. We love you. We're glad to get the publicity and talking to the people and spreading the word.
When I say it's my favorite restaurant, it's not hyperbole. Like, you know, this. And when I say it's a place that we call home, we do. We always feel at home here, and it's not just us. Like, you and your staff makes everybody feel at home. Like, I see servers and other people saying that they see servers that remember their names and just treat them so very well. So I think really does. I do believe that it trickles down from Steve to sort of everybody else.
And the whole Gibson's organization, our prime directive is every customer or guest leaves happy, and that's what we strive to do for everybody.
You have to change that to happy and fluffy. That's the way we lead happy and fluffy. Speaking of, oh my lord.
Come on, Chef. Sliders.
I have sliders.
Sliders right here.
You put me a plate of onions. You are a superhero.
There we go.
And the burger goes right there. Oh my
Well,
god.
Lou, it looks like you got plenty to work on. Famous sliders. Maitre d' butter.
No, you might want to show this
Greatest
burger.
thing in the world.
And you've got the secret is you have to ask for grilled onions.
Yep, that's it.
It is. And then Nicholas, come over here and show your burger real fast.
I just said hi.
Lou, I'm going to step up and go
All right,
on
Chef.
screen.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
for being here.
Oh my gosh, look at this. This is the special. It is the special. Nicholas, read that. Tell me what's on what this burger is.
A half-pound brisket chuck burger, balsamic bacon jam, lemon aioli, arugula, crisp fried onions, served with fresh cut fries, and a pickle spear.
So good. Have at it, brother. Go do your thing. Thank you, Chef. There's lots of applause coming in for Chef Bob. Do me a favor, just hand me a setup when you get a chance. Thank you. I have onion on me already.
Yeah.
You come for the food and you stay for the service. Because people, the entire staff here is so nice, not just to us, but really to everybody. I've seen some of you in the comments saying the exact same thing. If you've been to the Boathouse, what is your favorite item on the menu? So Derek says 4 trips to the Boathouse in 13 months. Best food I've ever eaten. Jennifer, love watching the travels. Thank you so much. Back at this here. Birthday dinner next. What's a must-have? Jim, what you have to? So, Jim, definitely tell them that I sent you. I think that you need to get the tuna poke appetizer or the crab and avocado appetizer, or both. The big wedge salad with blue cheese, and salad is not normally a word that comes out of my mouth.
Pimento.
The pimento cheese dip. Did you eat all the pimento cheese dip?
No, I have honey.
Yeah, all right, look, I need to take that home. That's a late night movie snack. The coriander seared tuna is possibly one of the best entrees I've ever had anywhere. Blueberry cheesecake. The sliders are delicious. I can't get away from the sliders. Like, you would think, why would you come to Boathouse and get some sort of meat dish? Because it's a Gibson steakhouse and it reflects in all of the meat. There's something here for everybody, which is nice. And they literally bought me an entire plate. I can eat these onions as if they were candy. Let me scroll up here. When are we doing brunch? Becky, next time you come, you can treat me to brunch. So Chris says, I'm an entertainer, want to talk about possible entertainment. So Chris, same thing. If you come down here next, I would go to the front, ask to talk to one of the managers. I know that they have dueling pianos going on right now. They don't really have any other sort of walk-around entertainment. I know what you do. Chris is a remarkably talented magician, but it doesn't hurt to ask. It certainly doesn't hurt to ask and find out. Marla, if you're not a seafood fan, the steaks are so good. I don't know if they still have it on the menu. Chef Bob literally made this award-winning. Do they still have the pulled pork sandwich? Remember the pulled pork sandwich? Let me see if this is still on the menu or not. You would think I'd have it committed to memory by now, but I don't. They don't. The menu just changed seasonally, so. Oh, the lobster roll is really good too. But when you get the lobster roll, you got to get Manhattan style, which is not with the mayonnaise, but it's just huge chunks of Maine lobster and it's with drawn butter on top. It is absolutely delicious. Little work the prep line, you do not want to see me in the kitchen. Karen St. Pierre, I'm with you on the sliders. It's exactly what I'm doing for dinner tonight. Chef Bob and the Boathouse crew, two rockets over the back. Christina, is there a gluten-free menu? I believe that I should have asked Bob. I know that there are gluten-free items on the menu. I also know that chef or one of the other sous chefs will come out and they will accommodate. I've seen it because I've dined with people before who have gluten allergies and other allergies. So, and they are very happy to accommodate. So Beth says they're great. They've even made it with gluten-free cheese for me. I very much am in my own. This is very much home. And I literally we haven't been here in a long, long time. Chef Bob is so calm, I'd be nervous to people eat my food. Chef Bob has well-deserved confidence in not just his recipes, but in his staff and preparation. No lobster bread. I think he knows the treasure he has in the Boathouse. I agree. Tuna poke and the crab cakes are awesome too. Crab cakes are nice because they're like all luck crab. So everybody keeps talking about the filet sliders and recommending them. I got them once for lunch. I was like, oh, I'm not too hungry. And since then, I can't get away. They are thick and they are juicy with these incredible, like, buttered rolls. All right, I'm gonna take a bite. Oh my God. They are tender. There's a sweetness of the roll, and that's why I have to get the caramelized onions, because it's such a wonderful little textural crunch, but because they're caramelized just so, you get this amazing sweetness that comes out of them. They're so good. They're so, so good. And the filet sliders are only, $14 for two of them and a side of fries. Like, and it's a meal that you can have for lunch or for dinner. Cooked perfectly, nice and medium. If I had to give you we'll do a live, top 5 live, literally on the fly. Steve Schussler, by the way, thank you for all you do. You know I love you, like, not just as an entrepreneur and a friend, but for what you do and the standards not only that you set, but that you maintain. All right, my top 5 items on the Boathouse menu. It's not going to be a top 5, I'm going to tell you that. The Maine lobster bisque, right? The Maine lobster bisque. All right, I'll try and stick to 5. The duo dips and chips, you wouldn't think it's an appetizer. The pimento cheese dip is the best that I've ever had anywhere, period. If you like the raw bar, like if you're a raw bar person, we talked about the Lucky Ducks. You could also get crab, lobster claws, clams, stone crab. Again, all these are seasonal. You can get the tuna poke appetizer on a tower. You can also get the crab and avocado. And I would put, you know what? I would put the coriander seared tuna and the tuna poke are sort of tied. But one's an appetizer, one's an entree, so it doesn't count. Oh, the shrimp and andouille mac and cheese too. You get about 13 pounds of mac and cheese, which you could also get with Maine lobster meat. So if you want to sort of plus it up, that's the way you do it. There's no way one human being can eat that all by themselves in one sitting. That's something you can either share and or take home. Becky, the blueberry cheesecake for dessert. You know I say this all the time about not being a dessert person. I'm really not, but I love it. And one of the best treats I ever had was coming here for my birthday. And as a gift they gave me an entire blueberry cheesecake. We needed like a dolly to take it out because it was so big and it was so heavy. Becky could not have been waiting for Brunch and Show 132 because Brunch only debuted, what, maybe 6 months ago?
Right.
So I'm like, Becky, why are you texting me? Next time you come out, you can buy me brunch, I promise. Oh, the shrimp and grits, also really good. There's nothing on the menu that I really... All right. I think if I...
The clams is one of my favorites too.
Yeah, like maybe I wouldn't get a club sandwich just because... Oh, you know what else is good too? I don't know if they have it. Oh, they do. The grilled mahi tacos are really good. And they can sort of spice those up for you too. They can do the sliders on gluten-free bread. I mean, they can really accommodate a lot of... So if you don't see something on the menu, you can also ask for it as well. I'm trying to quickly scroll through.
So Chef did say they also have a 50th pineapple upside down cake.
50th pineapple. So somebody asked if there was any special 50th menu items.
We have that coming and we have your cheesecake coming.
Oh, well, I better quickly eat my sliders then. Or maybe I'll have one slider and then eat my cheesecake and then I'm going to take my other slider home. Oh my God. And I want to take the onions too because I'm going to figure something out to put those on tomorrow. Or I might just eat them like...
Just eat them.
I might just eat them just like that.
Exactly. I wonder about the...
Nicholas, how was your burger?
It was so good. The bacon jam was like a perfect contrast to savory and sweet. And with that little bit of arugula cheese and that really fluffy bun, all of it like came together to make it like not like an overly juicy or soggy like burger, because sometimes that can happen. It was just like, it was so good.
Did you eat the whole thing? Wow. That's what happens when you have growing boys. You mean you didn't even save me a taste of it, is what you're saying?
Nope.
Nice. Now I have to come back and get the burger. If only there was someone, anyone, who would come to have lunch with me here one day.
Nah, I don't think there is.
I should do that one day. I think one day I'm gonna show up here and I'm gonna like post on Instagram like the first 3 people to meet me here will do lunch together. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, understanding full well, of course, that if you come and we have lunch together, we're gonna share. I mean, I'm gonna share whatever it is that you're eating. I might not reciprocate. But that would be fun. Like a random live lunch with friends. And Jennifer, you're right. It is a beautiful night. When we're done, I'll give you one more look. If you look through, if you've never been to Boathouse tonight, like this really is the time. This November, December time frame is just gorgeous. If you're coming out for momentum, call the Boathouse. I will help you get a reservation if you can't get one. But if you want to come Friday night or Saturday night or even Sunday after it's over, this is a really nice way. And momentum is right across the street at the Hilton. We've got 3 spots left, and I've extended a $100 discount just so you know. So if you're looking for an excuse to come to Boathouse, come to Momentum. Oh my gosh, it's not cheesecake. All right, so don't give them the cheesecake. I'll take. Oh, you can bring them
I
both
brought
in,
over 2.
because I want to show them.
Okay. Blueberry cheesecake. And then pineapple upside down cake for the 50th.
So this is the special 50th. Can you give me a quick little description of what we're seeing here?
It is a beautiful pineapple upside down cake. There is some rum simple syrup, iridescent frosting for the 50th, a white chocolate garnish, and some iridescent sprinkles. It's amazing.
And it's like, there's
It's
a lot.
hefty. It's hefty. Yes, for sure. Absolutely. It's inspired by Walt's favorite dessert.
Can you do me a huge favor?
Yes, sir.
I want to take all this home.
Of course.
Except you can, I mean, I don't need to take that.
Okay, okay. Absolutely. I'll leave the cheesecake with you.
Yes.
May I?
Yes, thank you very much.
Of course. You're welcome. Do you want me to bring that over to them? Oh,
No,
we'll
you know what?
leave
I'm
it
gonna
here.
taste
We'll
it
leave
first,
it here.
and
Okay.
then-
Okay.
This is the dessert for people who are not dessert lovers. This is the blueberry cheesecake. It is a massive piece of cheesecake with these incredible, like, if you ever had a Drake's coffee cake and just like wanted to eat the top of Drake's coffee cake, those coffee cake crumbles on top, I would almost wish I could get just a plate. What are you doing? What are you doing, Nicholas?
I have.
Of course you can. Let's both try it.
Sorry.
Oh, it's spongy. Gotta get some little iridescent frosting too. Ooh. Oh. Wow, that's really, that's really good. Wait a minute, let me do that again. It's almost like a less sweet cupcake frosting on top. His little eyes are bugging out of his little head. Wow, that's delicious.
Amazing. You heard it here first, folks.
Mm. You wouldn't like this. Don't eat this.
I can't believe you started eating it.
We had to. Nicholas was, the poor kid was keeling over from lack of food.
They bring extra forks.
Yeah, there's
Nope.
another spoon over there.
There's four for you. Why are you guys eating my dessert? What? This is why I do shows alone. Why are you eating all my dessert?
Oh, this looks so good.
Heaven.
Is
This,
it?
this cheesecake, this too. Take this home, this late night with a cup of coffee.
Did you try this?
No, I should try that.
Wow, it's so good.
These are two very different, yet very delicious. This is, the pineapple cake is so light. What? I really like this. And what is this little like sauce on the bottom?
Simple syrup.
Is that what it is? Oh, no wonder.
You gotta have a bite with extra promise.
This iridescent 50th dessert is so good.
I know. It's amazing. We're so lucky here. We're so lucky.
I heard you
How
came
are-
from Chicago.
What was that?
You came from the
I don't know
restaurant
how
in
the
Chicago.
servers here
I
are not
did,
like
yes. I was
1,000
the
pounds each.
maitre d' at Ralph Lauren.
Probably the best decision you made.
I could
How
never
long
work
have you been
there.
here now?
I've been here for 3
I would get
years,
nothing
but
out
I've
of
been
off
with
the
the
line
company. I think
without,
this
like,
is going to be
tasting
my
it.
6th year. So,
So Becky says I'm not a fan of a soggy burger. Say that. I'm not a fan. How not soggy was that burger?
It was not. It was
wasn't soggy
really,
at all.
really good. Like,
The burger's always. Is it
I
better?
don't like when burgers are soggy because like the bottom bun always seems to like split apart.
And-
fall
I got a
apart.
question for you.
It was savory
What do you
and
like
sweet.
better? That special, the specials burger, or the filet sliders?
Filet sliders.
Yeah. The filet sliders.
That was so good. It's a lot.
I think the last probably 4 or 5 times I've come here, I've got filet sliders. Oftentimes when I do coaching meetings and people ask if we could do them in person, I swear it's not my choice. They say, can we have it at the Boathouse? And I always end up getting the filet sliders.
This is so good because it's warm.
It is warm.
And it's light.
It's warm and it's light.
And it's
and
not too sweet.
Even with, and you can sort of just,
You can-
oh look at the big piece of pineapple
Yeah.
that's in
You
there.
can gauge how much sweetness it
Right, I'm gonna sort of
it has
gently-
by using
Yeah.
the simple syrup.
I'm going to gently caress it against the cupcake frosting. Wait, this is not going to be pretty.
Why did you just do it for us?
Because I am. What are you doing?
I'm gonna have some more of this cheesecake because it's actually wonderful.
Back off, man.
Crumbles are the best part. You gotta-
This is my dessert for tonight and tomorrow. I'm 6 hours away. We can eat cheesecake and talk about. Well, I don't think that one's for me. Chris Shepard, next time you come out here, we will come to Boathouse. Now, Chef Bob. So if you still have questions for Chef Bob when you were here, by the way, thank you. We missed a couple of questions. Some people have some additional questions for you. really good.
Yeah.
It's like, that's really, really good. That might be the best pineapple upside down cake I've ever had. You guys actually like, and there's a huge, like, chunk of pineapple in there. Follow your dreams. This could be you. Tell me this isn't better than practicing law in New Jersey. We'd be eating ramen and mac and cheese in Scotch Plains, freezing. With a house that was
Eating ramen and mac and
with a
cheese.
house that was falling apart.
It would be freezing and the house was falling apart. Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. By the way, thank you, pointing to you, not you, thank you for allowing me to do this. Like, none of this would be possible if you weren't here watching, so thank you so much for this. I get the cheesecake with chocolate sauce instead. Oh my gosh, it's almost too much. Cheesecake might be the cheesecake. Remember, I came from the Northeast too, and I came from an Italian family that got Junior's cheesecake and cheesecake from Brooklyn. This very much holds its own because it is. It's New York style cheesecake. I think when we reviewed it, I think the pastry chef came out and talked about the recipe that they used. If someone can find what episode the Boathouse review was, I want to say it was like in the early 300s, maybe somewhere around there. How many miles do I need to wait? How many miles do I need to run to burn off the cheesecake? 0.4. I've done the math. It is 0.4 miles to burn off all the cheesecake.
He's lying.
I'm not lying. I am a professional athlete. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I run upstairs, I run downstairs. Chef Bob, best cheesecake ever. Background music is, and if you think, in fact, so we're outside, so we're getting some of the background music from the waterside stage. They also have live music on Friday and Saturday nights, as well as during the captain's brunch on weekends. The dueling piano guys are like the nicest, most talented guys in the world too. It's like Piano Rob, I think it's Piano Rob on Instagram. One thing I'm looking most forward to when I'm living in Orlando is Boathouse leftovers. That shouldn't be a thing. I would, trust me, I would finish this, and I still might after the show's over, and go back to that burger. It might actually not make it home, but it's why I bring family, it's why I bring friends, so I can share. So, I feel like I'm having a staring contest with Louis trying to bring friends. Mariana Shalaba, so Mariana, I am at my favorite restaurant anywhere. The next time you come up here, I'm going to take you to the Boathouse. Mariana, you want to know how good the Boathouse is? My mother loved it. My mother loved the Boathouse. Mariana's my cousin, by the way. This is not family catch-up time.
It is.
No, it is. No, it's not. It's not family.
Turn the camera.
Yes, because this is not. You're not going to have a conversation. Best night of the week at the best restaurant on property. What's your perfect meal here?
Perfect meal.
How are you watching and in the chat all at the same time? So
My favorite meal here is the avocado and crab. Let me just get the proper name.
well, it doesn't matter. You don't have to even say what the
The
name is.
clams with the
Wait,
garlic.
how many appetizers are you getting?
The lucky ducks. I usually get 3.
By the way, audio tours are still on sale, $10 each. Please join the WW Radio Nation to help all make all this happen. This is why I come by myself. Episode 448. All right, I wasn't that far. I was like 100. It was 100 episodes off. What's your favorite entree? No. At Morimoto. Yeah. It's not family catch-up. see. The chips and dip. Nicholas, you still got some of that chip and dip?
Yes. Did you have the tickets?
You gotta, seriously, like, I want to get, no, you know what? I'm going to have a lunch meeting here very, very soon. Just so I can come and get, if only there was somebody,
He's so lucky.
anybody, if only there was anybody who would come here and have a lunch meeting with me.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. What I do want to do, though, is I want to give you a little quick tour of what it's like outside. Like, I'm going to give you a little tour of the dock. Look how nice this is. Like, the boats are going by. Like, Disney World is, like, open again. The boats are here, and the resorts are open again. The amphicars are running. People are happy. We're eating. There's live music outside.
It's a beautiful night.
If you've ever thought about moving to Florida, this is it. This will be the thing that sort of tips the scales. Yeah. Boathouse. Disney World, Boathouse, not necessarily in that order. And the weather. The weather is perfect. Let me just catch up. Chips and dips. So I'll go for a quick little walk. We talked about it, yeah. Steakhouse Everywhere, Boathouse, it's Boathouse. It's Boathouse. Steakhouse Everywhere is very, very nice. Don't get me wrong. But, you know what? I'm working. Just so you know. Came to the Boathouse with my wife and I went, oh, Jeff C., we'll talk before you come here. I want to make sure Jeff C. is one of, like, he is a good man. He is a good man. So, and he's coming cruising with us, I think, on every cruise. And he's never been cruised before. So,
No, you've never cruised?
he got from like 0 to all in very, very quickly.
You're gonna
So,
love it.
yeah. And Jeff and I are talking on. I shared on my profile, I think in the clubhouse. Jeff and I are going to be talking on. Oh my gosh, I'm going to mess up the name. Social something live. Social news not live. Jeff, link it up. We're going to be talking about Instagram on Friday morning. Social. Wait.
Would you like to look it up?
Yes, it's social something live.
never
I shared it in my
how
thing.
much you talk with your hands.
You know what?
It's pretty funny.
Go sit at your own table. I need room to breathe.
Wow.
I need room to breathe. All right, let's go take a walk.
ahead.
It's
Bye-bye.
social. Jeff's gonna let us know. Yeah, let's catch up.
Okay, so this one.
Of course, social media news live. I told you that's what it was called.
Right, that's what I said it was.
Yes, I want to take everything home. If it's here, I want to take it home. I'm gonna put my mask so I can go inside. I'll be back. I'll be back quickly. So you see, Steve Schussler has amassed this amazing collection of antique boats, which you can't take out, but they're a lot of fun to look at. And you can find them surrounding the entire outside dock area. We're going to do a complete loop, I promise. Sorry. There is plenty of outdoor seating. So if you come, especially in the next few months, it is absolutely gorgeous, including some of my favorite places to sit are out here sort of on the porch area. You're literally over water. It's really, really nice. I love the popcorn lights. messed up here. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, gosh, sorry. So you do need reservations to sit at some of the tables. If you want to sit outside by the dockside bar, you don't, but you still have access to the full menu. This room, either separated off, or this entire space can also be used for private parties and private events. The very first time I ever was at the Boathouse was when it first opened. I sat right here in the middle, and my life was changed forever. Sorry. There's also not one, but two different bars. There's a smaller bar inside here, as well as the bar up in front, and the bar outside, so really it's three. Oh, there's actually live music tonight too. I stand corrected. I just want to let you know that people have seen you in the background saying, he's my favorite waiter. So say hello.
Hi everybody. How we doing tonight, you guys?
They know you just by this. That's what where all the raw bar magic happens. And on weekends, or even like tonight, you can come in and watch sport events and football games. If you ask when it's available, you can sit in the boat. I love these high top tables outside. I wish you were here, but thank you for being here, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm grateful that you're here virtually. I wish you were here in person. So Neil says, I'm amazed by the number of servers. The ratio of servers to guests is incredibly high. And the quality of the service, and I'm not saying it just because I'm here, but I have never had a bad server or bad service. And it matters. Like, I've been in the restaurant business. We've owned a restaurant before. The service is equally as important, sometimes even more so than the food. So like I said, you can actually come. You don't need a reservation to sit at the dockside bar. You'll see there's some TVs in here as well. So if you want to come in, watch sporting events, etc., you can do it. You have access to the full meal, super casual environment, great place to come with a bunch of friends, like after the parks. So if you've been to the Boathouse before, where does Boathouse rank for you among your favorite Walt Disney World restaurants?
With everything open tonight. It probably made a pizza happen.
So there you go. There is a quick evening here at the Boathouse. You come for the food, you stay for the service, because Boathouse really does make everyone feel like family. Whether you tell them Lou sent you or not, it doesn't matter. And if you come, tell them. Sometimes it helps, sometimes they don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't really matter, because you'll get the same level of service and incredible food as well. If you're watching on the replay, don't forget to join us every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and turn on notifications, because you never know when and from where I might go live next. And if you are watching live, thank you so much. I love and appreciate you spending and sharing your Wednesday night with me once again. Don't forget to go to LouMongello.com/momentum to find out more. We only have 3 seats left, including 2 or 3 spots left for our Monday Mastermind Day, which is where the magic really happens. If you want to make a sort of difference in your life, your brand, and your business, and of course, if there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. And also check the events page on Facebook. Lots of events coming up in the next few weeks. We've got the Swan and Dolphin Food and Wine Classic this weekend. I'll definitely be sharing from there. Probably on my Instagram stories, maybe go live, I'm not sure. The House of Mouse Expo, November 25th, 26th, or 26th, I don't know. This Saturday and Sunday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right after Thanksgiving. A few other things I'm sort of planning up my sleeve as well, so definitely stay tuned. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful night and a great week. I appreciate you. Hopefully you took a listen to this week's show, 10 Things You Never Knew About Roy Disney. None of this, including this, would be here without Roy. Please go and give it a listen. If you can, share it out, tell a friend, and make sure you tag me so I don't miss a thing. I love you. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for the Boathouse for hosting us this evening. Chef Bob, wherever you are, Steve Schussler. I love you guys. I love you too. See ya. Oh, and if you know somebody who missed the show tonight, do me a favor. You can still tag and share that with them. Let them enjoy a tour of the Boathouse. See ya. I think I need to go finish my slider. I gotta go before they eat all my cheesecake.